I'm using my daughter's room. You know, when they are going to school, their room becomes, you don't have to knock. Yeah, so what should we discuss? Why? If it's possible that it comes in fine. If not, we can just carry on. The economic in Nigeria, what is happening right now? Um, should I also say the news of what's happening between what I call him or Shim Bobrisky and he was let's say was sentenced. He was meant to spend some time in the prison, 6 months in the prison for spraying money. And I had the issue of money laundering as well. But recently we heard that he actually did not spend the time there, that he was given maybe a private accommodation to stay because he has some godfather. I actually wanted to record a small video, some life lesson there. When some people's mouth when you have a leak mouth, you think people that think everything has to be said. There's certain things that you just have to keep to yourself. In as much as even when it's wrong, I'm not saying you should. I'm not encouraging concealing a wrong thing, but the fact that it's been done, why do you, when you know you're still going to talk about it to the third party, why don't you just make it public then? Because I think he trusted who he was talking to. Even you yourself, you can be your own enemy. That's just my message that I wanted to bring out, that you can actually be your own enemy because of what you do, your action. May we not be our enemy in the mighty name of Jesus. I want to also give him a benefit of that he lied. She lied. He said, this is my co-host, too. He's my brother, really. Hey, I am sorry I've been trying to connect, but not getting it. It's okay. We can be discussing and just talking about the current issue um, going on in Nigeria. I'm talking about Bobrisky, the current issue going on about when he decides to lose guard, he has unfiltered mouth. Sometimes when you want to boast that I'm this, I'm that, I've got Godfather, I've got this one. Sincerely, even as a Christian, we do have God. Oh, finally, they are here. Finally. How are you?
Sorry.
Okay, how are you? Happy birthday. This is
I'm fine.
birthday, guys.
Good evening, mom. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
It's been a very tedious day.
I can see. How are you?
I'm sorry, listener.
The network has started again. I can see the network is bad. What had gone? Our people have come and gone, so I just felt we can just continue to just talk. If you can still hear me, fine. You know what? If you can hear me, don't do a video anymore. Just don't take your face off. I think that will also save the since you're having internet issue with the camera to fall. The camera to fall. Oh, I said the camera, the lightning. Let me pick it up, guys. You see, no. Okay. Make it pretty. I don't want too much lightning on my face. It now makes me look as if I'm a yo-yo, but I'm sure yo-yo. Yes, this is me. As people will say, Asheju Maya. Hey. Okay. Okay. So I guess today I'll be doing my ranting alone. But please, if you're able to connect again to come in, you can take your camera off so we can just be hearing your voice. I think that will also save because if you're using the normal video, it does also disturb. So if you just connected, if you connect without your face, it will help. I would have loved that we see your face, just so we discuss. People can see we're talking, but if it's not working, this credit card people see how they say it. So I was talking about Bobrisky that some life lesson. I don't know if I will still be able to discuss this. I've actually hit the point I wanted to. Like some even as a Christian, we have God. We have God. Is our backbone. Is our Almighty. Is our pillar. Is our this. Is our that. And you know what? Yeah, you can boast of the God at you boast of His goodness, is what you know He can do for you. But that does not mean that when you see would I say trouble coming, or when you see fire, you should intentionally go in. Maybe some people are getting things wrong with some Bible passages. My level of faith is different from maybe how some people see it. And the more I grow, there are certain things that I've decided to cut off. And I don't have that much belief in. Okay, it's here. You're welcome.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, it's the network. The network is actually fluctuating. I have to come outside. I'm sorry
I
about
know
that.
that's fine. I was saying maybe you take your camera off. But that's if this goes off because if you don't appear, if you don't show your face, it helps whenever people are having camera or network issue. I think he's gone again. And you know what? Today is his birthday. I thought I was going to tell people to help me to wish him a happy birthday. Hi, Olufunke. Olufunke. I decided to use camera to come on camera today. Okay, so yeah, is the network issue so far. So I've just been trying to discuss something a bit more related, like what is happening, Bobrisky issue. Like we know we have God, we can boast about God's goodness, what He's doing in our life, what we know He will do, what He's been doing, what He's done to maybe our people, our families, and all that. His promises, what His promises, how we're going to hold on to His promises. We have faith and all that. And as such, we know, we know we're a child of God. We should not be afraid of anything. That doesn't mean that when we see fire, we should just go intentionally to go and walk into the fire. Where I come from, there's an adage that they say, I don't know how it's been translated in the main English quoted, but it says, if your name is God's like God is watching over you, you should not go and would I say climb, go on the bridge and jump from up there down. When you see on the bridge, the expressway, and you jump down, you say, oh, because God is going to protect you. You are going to get bruised. That's if you're not broken. And when I mean broken into pieces, majority won't survive it. You see people that maybe they are depressed, things they have a deep thought and they feel like, you know what, I don't think it's going to work again, or I can't face the shame anymore. Some of them decide that they were going to go on the bridge and just going to go and end it all. Maybe they finally find someone who is good enough or someone or Samaritan, someone who decide that they're going to intervene and save them. It's been can you see me? So
I'm
I
just
think
sorry, it's the epileptic network around here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, one of your in here as well is telling me device not connected. Okay, that one has just gone off now. I think you're frozen again.
Can you hear me? Yeah, very well. I can see.
Yeah, I can hear you now, but you're going in and out. Hello everyone in the chat. Hello Olu from Care. At last, the live stream eventually come up. Yeah, exactly. I've been saying it that I've been moving it for a while now.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I've been talking. I think it's the network. Like I was saying, maybe if you take your camera off, go off camera, then we can just hear your voice. Maybe that will help with the since you're having network issue. I can actually go off camera as well. Um, I can be like this. Do you see? Can you see that you can't see my face anymore? That might help you, but I don't mind to come on because this lighting is disturbing me. Bless God, life is easy. I want to see. I want to see your face. I don't want anyone to see my face again. I've been trying to hide this my face, and this is my toppy face. And I was saying the lightning, it makes you look as if one is wow. Like I'm not that. I'm not a yo-yo. Yo-yo. You know what people that they call yo-yo? Yeah. Oh, I remember. Oh, yo-yo. There's a yo-yo word. Yeah, I'm not shaprapra. What did they call it? The lightning makes one looks like so, and it does kind of come into my eye. So that's why I didn't even bother using my glasses because some of my reflective penny. Okay, so since we're having issue with this live stream, the host coming in today's his birthday really, and the network is not allowing us. As I was saying about Bobrisky, when people have loose mouth, and if you think you have a backup, you have a backup. You can be boastful of what you have, but be use it with common sense. And we used to tell people that when you want to love with your sense now. Love is blind. Only be too blind is sin. There are some things it's just ignorance or stupidity. I feel he talks too much, and because he wants to show off, he's not filtering who he should talk to. He just wanted to boast that okay, I have Godfather. I didn't go there. Maybe he actually did. He might have spent some days. Maybe he didn't use the whole 6 months. So it could be maybe he will go in for 2 days, come out for 5 days. So it's not too overwhelming for him. At least so that other inmates as well can see him. So as an evidence. I had a thought through of so many of these things, but I feel he talks too much. Olokoba, too much talk. Bless him. Bless him. Now he's gotten a lot of people involved. People that I'm just thinking to myself, if actually spend 15 million or whatever, and all those things I did say, all those money, those people have collected the money, they've spent it, they've slept, they've forgotten about the issue. Bobrisky went to go and use his mouth to hook up. You see, they say sometimes when you do some things, you don't know, just pray that it doesn't catch up on you, because you might have thought it's gone, is done and dusted. Years later, you'll be so surprised. That's why it's actually good to always be good, because you don't know what your children are going to you don't know what they are going to meet. What you've done that you think you've actually gone, it's been buried, it's been over. You don't know. Your children might face it. We need to just be careful in life. Look at the person that said, "Don't use your camera." He's still using his camera. Babs, talk to me. Yeah, he talks to talk to me.
I could join if I use the camera.
You don't know how to use this camera. Just turn off the camera. Just On your screen, just click on
Yeah, I'm
so maybe
here.
the use of you.
Without the camera,
Because with the
why you not talking
video
again?
camera on
Can you hear me?
is yeah, it's taking a lot of what I say consuming more data. So you're frozen again. And there's a lesson to be learned in this. We need to be careful of sharing too much information because people can decide to leak your information. Yeah, yeah, that's one of the things that I said I was going to point out. Like, and another thing is Nigerians. I don't know. Let me just talk about Nigerians, not other African country, but most Africans as well. Um, there's some laws that we don't follow. I will be sincere. Sometimes I record people, maybe people that um I'm talking to them. It has to be maybe a legal thing that I want to also have something to present to them, to present to maybe whoever that, okay, this is what the person I said during this conversation, but you know, the law says you let the person know. I am recording. When you tell them, they will try as much as possible to behave. Sometimes I'm calling, I'll say, okay, by the way, I'm going to be recording this conversation. Oh, why are you recording this one? I want to record it because I might forget something and I wouldn't want you to say something that I did not say. Um, there was this thing I told my girls before they left for school a few weeks ago now. I said, do you know sometimes we will say something, they will deny saying it. We will deny. It's not like we wanted to, I don't know if the word deny is the word deny that I should use. You will say you didn't say that thing, but you actually did. It wasn't that you intentionally want to lie, tell a lie, but you didn't realize you said it. And sometimes it could be age. So recently I found out that there was some mommy, you just did this also thing. I'm in the kitchen. I said, no, I didn't. But they'll say, oh, see now, like they're saying age is coming into it. Now I'm recording something and I listen to it and I wonder what I said. And I'm saying, what did after I said so thing? It is me recording. No one. I was recording, something that I wanted to post, and I was surprised that there are some things that I didn't even bother saying, or I was like, did I say that? When did I say that? I intend saying something else. I was bringing out something else. And imagine it was something that I've sent off to someone now, like, oh, no, I didn't say that. We just need to be careful. Like, Bob talked to too much. When you want to record people, you need to let them know. Let them know I'm recording you. If the person see, there's a difference that the person is telling you did not give consent. If you notice, if you're having a Zoom meeting, maybe at work, once the recording starts, they will tell you we're going to start recording, and you hear that recording has started or recording. You will know, so you can be careful. Hello, hello.
Hello, can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. I guess the network will make my message to deliver to you a little
Yes,
bit
we
late.
can
Okay.
hear you.
I hope the network can partially let us do this.
I'm wondering. I don't even think we're going to do it. I think we're just going to gist
Hello,
about.
I can hear you.
we can hear you.
Okay, firstly, I want to apologize for coming on late. The network doesn't really be helpful. Good evening, good evening, listeners. Good evening, my audience. I'm happy to do this after a long time procrastinating.
I think I'm just going to just.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to apologize first because it's been a long time procrastination for me. So finally, I'm here to do this now. So it's nice seeing you doing this too with your shyness. I think you're overcoming it gradually because you're still a bit camera shy.
Yeah,
You're still a bit
I'm
camera shy.
better. I'm not better, and I think most of the audience, I'm much better with the camera on now.
Yeah, practice make
Thank
perfection.
Yeah, it does. Thank you, and happy birthday to you once again. The Lord bless you. Eat gracefully. In Jesus' mighty name. Please help me to wish him well. Today's his birthday. I think the network has messed up again. Yeah, it's the network. I don't know if we're going to do it today. I'm not too sure. If we are able to, fine. If not, should I take my camera off? Maybe that will also help. But I don't think it's from my side, really. Can you hear me now? Is it okay now? Is it better? Let me put this use my iPad to. This live stream, I didn't want to do it. Oh God! Today I thought we should move it to movie, but I said, okay, it's okay. I said it's your birthday. He said, like, let me do it. Let's just get it over with. Okay. He's back again.
It's the network that actually been fluctuating for me. It's actually really
I,
bad.
I know. Take my camera
I'm
off as
sorry.
well.
I know we'll have to reschedule this to do it another time. And I hope the network will be better then. But nevertheless, we still need to go on.
Okay, let's just be
They said,
distant.
they said the show never stop. So let's the show continues.
You say, Olufunke network since you're out already. Let's just keep it up.
I can't hear that.
Okay, you can see the message on the screen.
Okay. You said Olufunke said something.
Yeah, I just message. I don't discuss with the network out. Let's keep chatting. Yeah, I was saying, Olufunke, you can use the link as well. You can join me. Don't let me influence anyone ranting. If you're free, if anyone is free, please join us. Join me. Okay, yeah, I was talking about Bobrisky, and if you can hear me, we can just do a small touch on the topic as well. You're welcome once again, and so good and bad and consequences of internet fraud on Nigeria economy. Let's touch on that.
Okay.
Do you want to introduce yourself in your own way?
Okay, in my whole way. Thank you once again for bringing me on to talk about this. It's actually a very broad topic discussion to talk about. It's large. So when we talk about fraud, we need to get the understanding about what is fraud about. So I think in starting my talk about the good, the bad, and the consequence of internet frauds and crimes in the society, we need We need to understand that fraud is a way we chronically obtain something from somebody in an illegal way.
Yeah.
So in a way, maybe we impose, we, all I say this. Okay, like we chronically take something from somebody in a forceful way. So talking about
I think the network has happened to my side. I don't know why it's showing this. And okay, I was just trying to see if he's gonna be if he's dropping me a message. I think it's a network again. He was trying to would I say define fraud in his own way. Yeah, okay, it's back again.
the Shiba only. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening to you now. Please.
I can't apologize enough for the network. I'm still sorry again. So I don't know where I stopped. I knew
Yeah, you were trying to
the network just
describe.
went off.
You were trying to define fraud
Yeah,
as
you were trying to describe, you were trying to define fraud as
yeah, mistreatment.
Okay.
yeah, mistreatment.
In in a layman definition, I think fraud is a system whereby we take something forcefully from somebody, pretending to be who we are not.
Yeah, being
So
deceitful
in
about
this way,
um
Yeah,
just
this is fraud.
being deceitful about it. So we are talking about the good, the bad, and the consequence of it. The good side is it grow the economy if it is well managed. Like before the network went off, I was actually describing my experience in one of the
oh, yeah,
one of the
that.
country in Africa. Ma-
It's
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you said you were trying to describe
you said you were
um
trying to describe
experience. I still didn't
The
hear
good
that.
side,
I still didn't hear.
I want to give an example of the good side of fraud. The good side I mean is the economic effect that fraud has on the economy. Economic effect.
Yeah, I guess so. I was like, let's talk about Bobrisky. It's related. It's a bit relatable, you know. Um, what is happening in Nigeria right now? And you know what? Let's be sincere. Even with the topic we have, if not this internet data, all those things has come in, all these things that they said they are doing money laundering, all that. If not, for, you know, they also have the advantage is the good type, the good side, which is if there was no you know, the way the technology that is being improved, that you can record people, you can talk, you can do what this thing might not be seen. So you remember, we can imagine the olden days what some elders have done in the past that they've swept under the carpet because no one is going to record it. People that see things, they can only say this. So there's no how you can show the video. Do you understand? So in a way, the internet has been helpful, and in a way it's been used in a negative way, you know, to their own favor, to their own gains. In one way or the other, we've used it as well to our own gains. I was saying that, you know, we just need to be careful what we do. Even if we think things has gone away, we don't know who is going to partake of it. It could be in the near future. There was someone that I know now. The person is actually critically ill, and hearing things that the person has done, I was surprised. This is someone that you look up to, you greet, you saw them, you this one. You think they know they look like they're the next to God, but things are happening now, and you could hear um, you could hear people talking certain things that this man has done, and his wife is attesting to some of this and is asking for forgiveness of sin on his behalf. So it's don't know me that. So what we are hearing is actually the truth. I was thinking, oh, because this man is not well, people are just now fabricating stories, saying things because they know he's unable to defend himself. Um, Not until when even the children, the wife was just saying, you know, apologizing on his behalf that people should forgive him. Some of them are aware he actually did that. Stone, like, oh girl, let's be it is well. It's back again.
Yes.
Hello.
The network is frustrating. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think we should just gist
Can you hear
today.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Let's just gist today and
Hello?
excuse me.
Network. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Let's just today and
Okay.
excuse
Okay. So earlier on, we were talking about Bob.
Yeah, we're talking about Bobrisky. What's happening right now? Is a hot gist for them. Let's just pick the lesson out of it. We already know is in. Like I said, he talks too much, he boasts too much, he lied too much, he even lied to himself, he deceived people, he deceived himself. I think he also feels that he's untouchable. There are some people that you know what, when they associate with you wouldn't want people to see you around them. In as much as you want to help them, you still don't want people to see you because people will judge you. Or you don't want some people seeing, how do I say being seen around them, this being seen around you. Some people don't want to talk to you. They want to no, they want to assist behind the closed door. They don't want people to see that they are talking to you because of what they are going to lose. Yeah, yeah. I would say, for example, at work, there was someone that was dismissed. I think it's every organization policy, especially if that person is on suspension, they will say you're not allowed to speak to any member of staff of the management. You're not allowed to call. You're not allowed to do this one. So when the person got in touch, me too, I'm a bit, I don't know. And the person called the work phone. The work phone. You want to be careful what you're discussing, because it's not because I do not like the person. Okay, it's back again. It's because we don't know what's being monitored. You need to be careful what you're saying. You're welcome again.
You need to be careful what you're saying. You're welcome.
Thank you if you can hear me.
You're welcome once again.
Hello?
Go ahead. Maybe if I'm nodding, you will know. Yes, I can hear you. I think the network is that, as I was saying, it's just a distant day anyway. When someone is being dismissed, they will state in the, they have this thing that the print is long. You're not allowed to speak to any member of the management. You're not allowed to speak to any member of staff, especially when you are being when they are doing investigation on you. If they're investigating you or investigating something that you're involved with or you're being tagged with, if you're asked to step aside or stay at home, wherever, if you have hearing as well, they will tell you don't speak to so you'll be wondering, if you imagine you see them outside or so one of them call you, it's not because it's just what the law says. You don't. They would think you want to help them to cover up. Oh, have you signed language already? I didn't even see your message. Have you signed language already? I can see you. I mean, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
It's not because you help them to.
So we cannot do the live stream today. We can gist. We can do gisting. And the topic of the gisting is Nigerian. Is Bobrisky. Bobrisky is about what we say to people you don't want to be associated with because of one thing or the other. Because this case with Bobrisky is going to drag a lot of people down. Can you hear me? So I can just stop talking with your little internet strength. Can you hear me? We are Frogo. Today, not today. Eh? Yeah, so if one is being investigated, if you're being investigated or there's a case and everyone that is being people don't if you call people they wouldn't want to pick, you will say, oh, look at life. It is what the rule says. Before we say, oh, this person, oh, so because of one thing that happened to me, people don't they stop picking my call. Please don't be surprised. Don't forget that it is what the rule says. I've seen someone that come to the would I say report a friend that when she got in trouble, she wasn't picking her phone anymore. She blocked her, blah, blah, blah. I see to the reason and I tried to tell this person, but she wasn't buying the thing. But when similar thing happens to her, she was And I'm like, oh, but during your own time, you don't want to understand. That's how it is. Because they will think you're also trying to help the person to cover up maybe whatever. Now with Bobrisky, even now, if he tries to call someone for help, they wouldn't want to pick because they don't know if their lines are being monitored. They don't know what they will say that Bobrisky will go and say they've said they haven't said. Bobrisky can turn anything. So now he has become internet terrorist. I think Nigeria, everybody when you see him now, you should pick race. He is going to feel the press, except he's fine. A lot of people around him that they don't mind. Um, on the case of people that they said that he called for, maybe they have a business. What do you expect? If someone call me to ask for advice, am I just going? Are you going to filter the kind of people that will call? They will send their messages. It's your choice to pick up to know which one you want to deal with. And some it's going to be a bit tough. You give them extra this thing, just maybe they use price just chase them away. And if they still say, okay, I still want to use it because you're the top social person, then you say, okay, these are my rules. The rules might be a bit tough and they still want to go with it. Okay. Maybe you should just not join again for today because it's obvious the network is really bad from this end. Yeah, the thing is, he's not even hearing. Don't bother coming in. Me we're hearing meeting back. Me, I don't wait. I've not won hearing for a while now. So you can maybe if you want to call in, maybe let's just gist. But it's not this topic because the network is not allowing us. He made a depressing post on his IG talking about, oh really? Well, he could be saying that to make people feel for him, and it could actually be true. So, if he has people around him, they should just put an eye on him. But also, Roju, too much. See, I will still talk about Christians. Some people, when they want to give testimonies, oh Lord, they're exposing their children, they're exposing their family. They will tell you this one, when this one happened, when that one. It is well. God help us. Oh, you've taken it off. I've already highlighted it. So I can just yeah. There was this man. I don't live close to him. I only attended the church program that it was. I attended a naming ceremony, but I know the person. This person was giving testimonies, Chocolate Vivian, and the people were just joining, say hello. Oh, really? Hi, guys. People that just joined, like they said, people just joined. I haven't seen them though. Uh, okay, I'm muted, so it doesn't start. He says tomorrow is testimony time. You will hear stories. Hmm. I saw a message saying Chocolate Viviana, people just join. I didn't. It's only Chocolate Viviana. How are you? You are the only one I can see here, though. You're welcome. Thanks for coming. And did you read me? Because I just miss my son. I hope you're not breaking things, so because I'm doing live stream right now. Yeah. Thank you, Chocolate Vivian. Yeah. Thanksgiving. Testimony time. This man said how smart he is, how this one, that one, is this one, is that one, He worked with police. Is this one? He was given this title. If you see the way he was boasted, one will pay. How? Now, what I heard, he's lost his job. They are doing investigation on him. Everything has bafuka. That's why I was saying, if you have God, you're proud of God, you're boastful of God. At the same time, use your head. The world that we are in. Let's not even ordinary these channels that we're talking about. Huh? The moment people see you like this doing so thing, every one of us will jump into it. And before you know, you're not seeing that crowd anymore. So just see me, I've seen like let's say for example this Glorious Corner. How I love this Glorious Corner. It's not too over serious for me anymore because I've seen what okay they see in. How do we call in? If you just use the link, I don't. You just use the link and not use appear on camera. That's all, and we can hear you. I think it's just a network where you are. Chocolate, Vivian. How are you? Thanks for always being there. Thank you. I appreciate you always coming to support me. God bless you. Welcome, Vivian. Good evening. Okay, yeah, you can see the stream now yourself. That's good. So since we're just using it to do a distant day, so like I was saying, yeah, is things happen. Yeah, things happen. He's lost his job. He's been investigated for one thing. His families are not safe. The wife can't sleep properly. They are taking children to school. They are looking left and right. Now they're regretting what they've said in the church. You know, sometimes it's not the people in the church go. It is well. Let's just be careful what we bring. Bobrisky needs help. If his parent, because there was a time I heard that he left his parents, and there was a time I'm even hearing that his late parents. I don't know if they're still alive well, but you know what? He needs proper caution because this guy, if he come out from this, he's still gonna do it. He's still going to be boastful. It's his lifestyle, so that it can be seen. You want to be seen and be respected. Yes, yeah. You're welcome. John Wanga, welcome. Is that Wanga lady? Chocolate Red. Okay, Chocolate Red, thank you for reading me. Thank you. Welcome. We can hear from the background. Do you want to
Thank you
contribute
for
to
having me.
hello?
Um, I don't even know where to come in. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So I don't want to chip in from the Bobrisky discussion you're having.
Okay. Thanks, John, for coming. Thank you. I think it's his network. I'll just keep talking. So, I don't think he's really learned so fast. He will still have, if he come out from this month later, he will still have some set of people that he will still wants to be posted for, because I think that's what just gives him joy. That's some people, you know what, when they are oppressing you, that's what gives them joy. Some people, if they don't tell you they ate rice, chicken, all these ones, they cannot sleep well. Meanwhile, they have not even eaten a day. They just have to impress someone. That's why you see some siblings, which is what I do see a lot. Some siblings, sisters, they always impress each other, saying their love, they showing love. They don't trust each other to the extent that it's been extended to their own children. They started this thing as they were growing, maybe in a way their parents encourage or got involved or were the one who started it. And you know what? Now they've grown, they're doing the same thing. A lady was complaining of how her mom, I think I did a video on what's this thing called then? Morning boost. Then yeah, competition. I did a video on that, and the lady said I think it's about children rivalry. No, favorites. You know, sometimes parents are doing that because maybe a child is not brilliant. Meanwhile, another a child that is brilliant doesn't know even how to do the outdoors. The other one that is not smart academically might have something else where they have their strength, which is where, as a parent, we should try and find out their strength and help them. There are some children I say that they are not too sound academically, but sports, swimming, all those things, they are very, very good. So you see this there, you will encourage them to go to school, but still encourage them with their talents so that they know that they still need to communicate with people out there so that they won't cheat them. Part of the reason they need to go to school, explain to them and let them know that well, this is their strength, their talent, you will help them, you will support them. But when you're telling them it's only school, 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 majority of them now they'll be saying, those people that went to school, what are they doing? School, 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 school. Kebolo Bemisi. I'm doing YouTube too. Oh God. Yeah, so the parents always favor the other one, buy things, shoes, and all that. As she started getting something, she decided to be buying better things for herself, and she was now looking good as well. So she's trying to let them know that your favorite that you think is beautiful, I can also do. And in the process, she's dating married men. Married men are coming to her and they are giving her enough money. Then she started giving them money at home, buying foodstuffs and all that. Now they've grown. The parents cannot have much say because they are now they've all married. The competition that started then is still going on. The second one, the one that the parent used to favor then, will always be fighting the husband, saying, "See, my sister has got a car. I need to just one." You know, these things. Some people, that competitive, would I say, things is now in their blood. It's part of them. They must impress you. Sometimes I see some people, they will tell me, "Oh, my husband, this one, we've flown to this one, we've flown to that one. Echo flowing." They will tell you how they this one, they that one. You did not ask them. Some they will just make sure the conversation lead to the place, or it has no reason why, but they just must say it. You know. If you're not brilliant in an African home, you're in for a long time. A long time. Yeah, yeah. And God save you that you want to pick a profession that is not well known. Remember those times when you want to say you want to do a fashion designer, they will say tailor, carpenter, you know, this designer, interior, all these people. It's not something they want to hear. They just want to hear doctor, lawyer, engineer, and all that. You know, footballers are not being encouraged then, but you know, when they any of them finally kind of swing, luckily to get in, yeah, they becomes my son, my this one, that one, that one. Same with people that are singing, you know, and all that. Yeah, it's terrible, but let's thank God that the the world that we're in, we're a bit enlightened and more know to do much better than that. Children are quite different. I can use my first child and my second child as an example. Like I see a lot of differences, certain things that they do. Somehow like, hey, God have miss you. Yeah. But you know what? I'll just be saying maybe this person will still change. And I'll remember, oh, during our time, our parents wouldn't hear that and they wouldn't want this issue like this. And I know there are some of these things that you don't even want the other parents out there to see or to hear, so that it doesn't become topic of discussion. A lot of people that are discussing other people's children, their own that they are hiding under, oh, it's plenty. Just to you. But with Bobrisky, that attitude, before he joined the the club, or the what is it called, before he changed his orientation, I would say, I think he's been like that. Too boastful, just want us to be seen that you have power. You and also, I was talking about people that recording. The person that recorded, he could say, "Oh, because I have a feeling he wasn't gonna pay, or it wasn't his first time, so I decided to record it." But sometimes when we want to pay someone back with their evil, let's think of how deep to who is gonna be affected. I think I had a meeting with my team yesterday, my award, and I keep repeating to them like, sis, always remember that one action, some of your action will affect everyone. It will not be just only you. Sometimes when something happen, when they're going to bring rules in, because of one thing that one person did, it's going to affect every team. That every team has to be doing it. You need to fill up this form. You need to fill up, complete this core document. You need to fill up. So we're having more paperwork because somebody has been trying to be playing smart all the time, and the reports come in. I expected that after even talking to the person, they will have maybe where they need to caution them. After the cautioning, wherever, they now brought to a form that everyone would be completing before. It's not nice. So it's giving people more paperwork. So this person did not think of his action, who is going to affect, the people is going to affect, because it definitely not is not affecting Bobrisky alone. It's also affecting other people. I know files right now. People are not even tagging with Didi's case. It's a lot. He said that Bobrisky's phone audio leak was just, um, I can have my way and flaunt it at your face. Yeah, kind of lifestyle, forgetting not everyone was happy, no matter how happy they look around us. Exactly. This person might say it's also a traitor. Let's be sincere, because when you wanted to leak something out, see, let me tell you, very dark man. In his way, it's okay. In some way, other guy. But let me say anything. You now took it to Bob, to very dark man. But he leaked on now. Just put it on the social media. That's all. Because still any little thing is going for. He's not thinking of who is involved, who is this one. No. I am, like I said, I'm not trying to advise people to conceal his acts, but we just need to be careful or think of people that certain things is going to affect. So you don't bring up all information at once, because I think he just brought up, he just gave a very dark mind everything. And as usual, very dark mind feel on top of the world right now. He's doing better. He's doing well in some certain things, but sometimes he go overboard. Sometimes it's annoying. He is annoying. Very, very. The way his color is, at I mean, his hair. Sometimes when he talks, I'll say it's the way he thinks, the way his brain is the way his hair looks like. The way his hair looks like is the way he reasons. But sometimes he behave like, oh, it's okay, he's smart. And you know what? When they do work, and the mad people, they can be sensible sometimes, they can make sense. You are the one that you'll be thinking, oh, because that person is mad, so whatever that they say isn't making sense. Sometimes they are telling you the truth. You will just overlook it thinking because they are mad. That's the case I would say with a very dark man. So for the guy that actually brought everything out, I think he wasn't thinking of what his action, the people is going to be affecting. And I would say for him. I think they said it's not in Nigeria, but if this is in Nigeria, it's going to be a bit tough for him. For now, maybe he just need to let things die down. Because if you think of, is it to the Ed Not? There was a time that things were just really going high, and I heard that he can't visit home. I'm sure if he wants to, he has to. He just somehow disguise, because then they said if he's cited, they're going to nail him. So we just have to be careful what we say, what we. Bobrisky needs help. I think he needs proper counseling of how to talk. Things that need to. If you think that this thing cannot stay with me alone, maybe they should assign him some certain set of people that he will be calling and be blabbing to. Because if I say open your wardrobe and say everything, like if you know you must just open your wardrobe, like say, and if you want someone that will respond, maybe because I don't know, must you talk? I don't know. He said too much, too much. That thing that they said is not happening for the first time. It has happened before, but unfortunately, they use the wrong person this time around, which is Bobrisky. The, the day I saw, is it today? Yeah, the day I saw him with the traveling bag, the suitcase, I was asking, God help me. I was saying, was he traveling? What the life? Was he traveling or is going for? Because how are you going to and you're packing bag, you're pulling trolley, and I'm in Nigeria. This is my country. Nigeria, my country. Don't, do you know sometimes when you apply for a job, which I did recently, and they ask you where you're from? The moment you mention Nigeria, they're like, oh, Nigerian. Oh, they look at you like, yeah, Nigerian. Like, it is no. VDM is even popular more than CNN. um, that guy, where Bani, it is well. Whoever is going to marry that guy, it must be the same because the grass goes. Well, yeah, he carried. Did you not see? He was pulling a suitcase. Now use one scarf to do like this, and he's pulling. And I'm thinking, so what about the people walking along with him, the officers? I didn't. Is there no protocol? Why are you taking traveling back? Even if you know you've been told you're going to be sentenced, you're going to be going to so person that you should get few things you need. You should. I think maybe they should take it to him, or it should be something in small. He packed bags. Like then, if you want to also think, I think a few weeks after when we heard that he was in, there was a news where they said somebody said maybe he was giving a VIP treatment, and then there was a when I say news also as well that they said no, he was among all the male that use inmates that because um he has banana, so they can't keep him with the ladies so that he doesn't go and impregnate the ladies. So all these things, that's why I'm saying that there's so many things that they need to put into consideration. Like, was it that he spent 2 days in there and used the next 5 days in the private place? So he tend to be in there with them when maybe some other officers that are quite tough or they couldn't tips will the day that they are on shift, they will make sure he's in there with other inmates so they can still say, okay, he's serving. And the moment they leave, she will leave. Shim will leave to Shim's I don't even know how to use this word, to his or her apartment. So I feel he does off and on, but because he wants to boast, he must let the person know that I didn't even get there. I didn't even do this. In fact, I won't be surprised if he said they keep begging him not to go back home. that it should be continue to stay there because they like him too much. Too much talk. I hope others learn. People that want to follow his path. Just that he's dragged some people into it, and you know what? It will always be in history. That's it about uh when to raided. When to you've raided. Permanent travel. Hi. Let me give a jacket, guys. I'm gonna be ending the live stream now because what we intend to do wasn't really uh, possible, but we finally just were able to just for people that have finally come here. You didn't give up on me. I appreciate you. And thank you for calling me permanent travel. I think someone was here earlier as well. Um, John Wanga, I think he's gone. He or she. I know Wanga lady, but okay. Grace I. Hello, how are you? Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining the raid. I appreciate it. We're just talking about internet consequence. We wanted to talk about the good and the bad, the consequence of internet fraud in my home country. But the network wouldn't allow the my co-host to dissect the topic. So we're just discussing about the recent thing that we had happening in my own country, Nigeria, about Bobrisky. And the lesson to take home from it, just the main thing is for us to be able to filter what we say. Even as a Christian, we know God is helping us in so many things. It's not everything you have to say out. You can be thankful to God by not even. You don't have to list everything in your own closet. You when you're thanking, even this morning when I was thanking God for waking up, so thank you Lord for this one. I will still say thank you Lord for things that I've not mentioned, even things that I've forgotten myself, but I'm grateful. When we have visitors and we're having the normal evening prayer, when we're thanking God, we don't state everything that has happened. As a family, maybe you guys are stating things, just you know, let's just be careful. Some people, when they get to church and they want to give testimony, my God, the thing that they are saying, I'm wondering, really? Like, not that I'm not happy for you, but I just feel you have to share that. You have to share that. The would I say church Christian, they will say, oh, the testimony you did not share can still be stolen. See, like I said, my level of Christianity before. Now, there are some things I don't, I don't embrace anymore. They will say the testimony that you don't share can still be stolen. Not all. There are some testimony that you don't share them for a reason, but you can be grateful to God. You can be thankful to God without mentioning to people, everyone out there, what exactly. You can do Thanksgiving. It's gotten to a state that when I'm doing my offering, okay, let me just because I'm moving and out of topic. I don't know if you guys have noticed some churches, they now have their printed envelope. There are some churches they have a code they will give you as a member's unique number. So once you give your offering, you write your unique number or your name or your tithe, you will take tithe. I don't do it anymore. I stop it. I stop it. I will put wherever I need to put in the envelope. Is there a cup of tea out there? And yeah. So is just be careful. That's all I can say. Just be careful what you let out there about yourself. What do you do for I'm a cleaner. What do you do? I clean toilets. I'm a carer. I'm a this one. I'm a factory. this one, I made this one. I remember the person that told me, what you told me you did, what you were doing was different. I said that it's not human beings that are doing it. So I'm not saying you should lie about what you do for a living. Please, I'm just trying to, I'm giving an example of, when I'm being serious, sometimes I try to joke. Like, it's not everything that you need to say, because some people will come, some of your response sometimes come across as being cocky. Sometimes you respond to something, people see it as being, you're being cocky, you're being boastful. Even sometimes the way people see you, they wouldn't want to help you when you need help. Let's say, for example, me, when people see me, they think I'm rich. God help me. It's just a look. Yeah. So let's just be careful the way we talk. When I mean talk, being boastful, they want to say everything. And some people, they're not lying. It actually happens to them for real. But must you say everything? I think it should be a topic and for another stream. Must you say everything? Or in the name of you want people to learn. In as much as you want people to rejoice with you, must you say everything? Can you not praise God in your closet? Can you not praise God without saying everything? You can say few, but remember that sometimes when you're saying all these things, you're inviting trouble. You are inviting mosquito. It's like when you have honey. Let's say, for example, you dip your hand in a pot of honey, or would I say bowl, wherever honey, and you leave it out there, you put it out there, it's going to start attracting something. Those things you're saying is attracting enemies, people that are not happy with you. Some people are happy with you, but they are not happy with the fact that it hasn't happened to them yet. There's a difference. They're happy that it happens, but they'll be thinking, but I'm much better than you. I've seen someone who told me that position, I merited it than you. To me, and they feel it's because I had my surgery. That was why they gave me the position. Everyone with their own thing. So let's be careful. And that person making that statement made me to know that, okay, so what I need to be careful around it, because the person felt the position I hold, they are meant to sit there, that the position was given to me because I had my surgery. So they favor me. Everyone with their own thing. So let's be careful what we say out. So this person that said this to me, the few times that she's giving me a gift, I couldn't use it. I can't trust the person. Some people will be happy with you with what as at that time, but you know what? They're not happy with you for a longer time, not for they are expecting that something is going to happen. So you can be on the same level with them. Some will only be happy with you when you guys are on the same level. Have you not heard of people that yeah, have you not heard of people that I lost my chain of thought. I was reading that person doesn't mean well. Is it the one that was telling me about my position? If you heard other things that she said, I've heard so many things, so I'm kind of being careful with some. Have you not heard of some people that when you guys are struggling together, you're best of friends. They can tell you anything. The moment you get moved up, the enmity starts. And I'm speaking from experience. I saw enemies, and I'm like, eh? See, I was saying to myself, I think I'm the problem. I cried, I prayed, I fasted. Me, I'm not supposed to be fasting because I've got my daily meds. I, I've, but it got twisted. I made up my mind. You know what, God? I just left everything to God. But I'm being careful. And I know that I have more. My whoever has recruited more enemies. Even if you don't want to have enemy, you're trying to help them, they will still not be okay. So be careful. Just be careful in life, because some people will only be happy when you're struggling together. The moment your situation change, they are not happy with it. It's not because they just want you to be down, down, down. It's either you are both on the same level. One must not be more than the other. They don't want that. Why some? They must always be boastful. Pra, pra, pra. 17 people million, or how do they say it? 17 people, 70 million people in the house. Thank you for coming. Thank you, everyone. When the live stream first started, I was the only one now. For a while, I think there was a lady, bis something, BC. Yeah, BC. She said she's busy, and she was on for a while in the background. So thanks for everyone here. I would have actually gone. The topic we wanted to discuss, we're not able to do it because of network issue. So I'm just ranting and talking and talking. I've dropped link a couple of times. If anyone wants to join me, that's fine. Um, Even after this live stream, I'm going to cut the first few minutes away because nothing was happening there then. So I'm just talking about there's a guy called Bobrisky in. I might actually put his picture on screen so you can see it. He did made some comment while he was on the phone with someone, and the person recorded him, and that led to a lot of a big issue, which they would need to investigate people that he mentioned. Yeah, it's going to lead to in being other people that he mentioned to be investigated. His turn into private. Um, yeah, his turn is just off. Okay. Yeah, so he did say something that it will get a lot of people to be investigated. And I was saying part of the lesson out. The lesson there is that we should be careful of what we say, what we share, even when we're trying to. You might mean well. Some people mean well. They just want to share information so you can be more enlightened. But be very careful because when you're saying it, you might be attracting something. And I did make example of you dipping your hand in an honey and bringing your hand. It's gonna be start. It will start attracting things. Even using sugar, if you sprinkle sugar on the floor, leave it after a few hours, you will see ants start coming in, will attract dust and so many things. So let's just be careful what we say out there. Some people have a filter mouth. Must you talk? Open your wardrobe, open it, talk to the thing and come back. Just must you say everything? So I was saying some people just they don't mean bad for you. They just want to post, but they don't know what their action, being boastful, what their action is doing to you, that it will make you start feeling like you're not good enough. God is not answering your prayer. You think after, so they don't know what their action is causing, and whatever we do as well, we don't know what our action could cause others. So his action right now is getting some people to be lay off work, some people to be investigated, and it's going to take a while. And this thing is on social media already, so it's going to be on the internet. It's something that maybe in future their children can also type it on internet and get some data. He's done a lot. He's well with him. I pray that people that is got involved in one way or the other, they will, that God will save them. But with a very dark man, that guy that leaked the thing is it? Should I blame him? Yes. In my own bit out, is someone that I will look at like, hey, if you greet me good morning, my good morning has to be sharp, and because I do understand that maybe Bobrisky has dealt with him before, but let's be considerate or be mindful of how we revenge back. His action has caused a lot of things. He's not gonna be trustworthy. You can't record people without telling. You shouldn't. That's what the rule says here. You shouldn't record people without letting them know. Some you will say you're recording and they'll tell you, please don't record me, don't record me. But it becomes a case of I did not give consent, but they are aware you're recording. It's a topic we need to discuss as well. Giving consent and you aware if you're not giving you did not give the consent, but you're aware the person is still recording anyway. So you still be filtering what you're saying. You're mindful of what you're gonna utter out. He never knew. But to me, I just felt for me, for Bobrisky, how would you not know that they are recording you? They will always record you. Isn't it has to do with you? They would record you. Are the one who is senseless. You that you think they will just take your word. They can record it just to make fun of you or just to talk among themselves, even if it's not going to be a social media thing. But they do have caucus of friends of that would discuss. And some people would record you and make fun of you. Even what is your voice note that we do to each other. I do know that some voice note that I record to some people, are like they will play to someone else now. They look at goodness, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like, I'm human now. But you know what? Let's be careful. That's all I can say. I've been talking. I've been talking, talking, talking. I think we should end. Is 1 hour 48 minutes. I will definitely cut the first 30 minutes off though. So to make it 1 hour and 12 or 15 minutes. Let me see comment. Olufunke, are you busy? What is another life lesson to pick up from Bobrisky's case? Like I said, he talks too much. Be careful of what you say. Be careful of what you tell people as well, because you don't know. There might be someone like Bobrisky. When they say, "Please, this thing don't tell someone," don't tell this person, and the person is telling me not to tell someone. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to tell someone, but at the same time, I'm now the third person you've shared it with, or I'm the fourth person you share it with. I'm cooking my mind. Okay, my God, my mom. It's late. I feel like it's on my mind now. Yeah, so don't tell someone is a YouTuber as well, said don't tell, and this person has told 4 people already, and the person kept saying don't tell, and 4 people, don't tell. You're the one even spreading it now. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Like, do we not know who don't tell anyone? Or just create a group. Create a group and just say the thing there. It is well. Let's be careful what we say to people, because I think he lose guards. Why is that the correct? I mean now. Don't tell 4 people. There's someone I need to check up on. I just remember now. Yeah. And then the person that recorded went to go and give it to another mad person. Very dark man. Oh, it's not nice. I don't know if I would say very dark man who can keep secrets between very dark man Bobrisky. Who is better? When very dark man was away and Bobrisky was away, I think there was a time I did send it. I think I just planned it. Maybe I didn't send the video because there are some videos that I've made that I deleted. Like, who would you love to come back? Oh, then I was saying Bobrisky should come back. Very dark man, drama poju. But considering what he's trying. Would I like to have him as a son? For the Lord. You know my heart desire. He's a good guy. I cannot create. I will not condemn him. But it needs to do much better as well. Maybe when he's much busy, something more, maybe something else can also occupy his space as well. But he's doing well. It's just that sometimes he go overboard. But we're scared to help some people to avoid a couple of people to say one or two things. Isn't it Blessing CEO? There was a time Blessing CEO was the crazy of this thing. Yeah, she has calmed down now. She's given the baton to some people. There's this lady too, Lizzie. Some myself, I'm trying with this internet thing, self. God help us. Yeah, let's just be careful. 8 minutes more. Let me just rant for the next 8 minutes. Then we'll end the live stream. I'll go and cut it later. I mean, when I mean cut, I'll reduce the first few minutes. I'm gonna trim them out because we weren't even saying anything anyway. Yeah. So let's just be careful of what we say, to who we talk to. This person, also bear in mind that this person that is your friend today, this person can be your friend for the next 9 months, the next 1 year, next 3 years. After that, once you guys are no longer friends, anything can go. Musisi, I'm so sorry. I wanted to mention you, sis. I wanted to acknowledge you. I'm so sorry, Musisi. How are you? I said I was going to send you a message. Happy birthday, belated birthday. God bless your new age. We will talk. Minguyans cooking. Okay, minguya, or you mean yams? Yeah. So, some people with your their friend right now, nothing you tell them will leak out. It's guaranteed. They will not see anything. But the moment, you guys did not fight though, or you guys are no longer, maybe you guys fall out, then things, your things are not safe. They will not intentionally, some will not intentionally go and start talking about you. But if they hear anything about you that they are meant to defend or just keep quiet about, they'll like, that alone too, oti, ita, then they will start saying, if I start talking, yeah, we're human, then your things are not safe with them anymore. And there's some people which are, this is very practical. I think we can all think of it. The friends that you had years ago, you're no longer in touch anymore. How you used to know them, they've changed. I've got friends back home. I've got my childhood friend, bless her. I love her to be still now, but it's gotten to that stage where I said, I think there's a limit to what I can, or how I can vouch for her. But if they still ask me who is my friend, my best friend, she's still the one I'm still gonna mention aside my children. Like I can talk to her, I know wherever, but I haven't seen you for years. It's only when we talk over the phone. There are some characters or attitude that I don't know anymore compared to what I know when we used to still see. So what I'm driving at is there some people that you don't see there anymore. There are certain things that have changed about them, and yes, they're allowed to change. I did say something like that in one of my morning posts as well. Like people change. Yes, they're allowed to change, and a situation can make people to change. I can change. I've got right to change. I can move on. I can move on when my position has changed. It's not a case of because I occupy a new position, I'll now look down on you. No. Sometimes the way I handle things or the way I do things might not be the way you used to know me before. And yeah, we are human. We used to say that, oh, isn't it this person has changed? She has coins now. We say it. But you know what? You don't expect them. Somebody is rich, you don't expect them to still be dragging um trolley to the market all the time. No, if they have the money, they will place order. If they have the money, if they have people who can run errand for them, they will. They wouldn't always be going to the market all the time. So yes, change will come. If you see that I'm not going to the market, we are not doing all those we're going to the market, we need to put trolley, all those things. Oh, she has changed. Yeah, she changed. If you are the one, I expect that you will change. The only thing is maybe you draw the person along with you. You also influence them with your, what I say, support them if you're doing well, so that you can elevate them in a way as well. But also bear in mind that there's no how you can please people. No matter how you try to elevate them, it might not be pleasing to them. Some want you to be on the same level as well. Meanwhile, it's your own money. So you know what? Since someone who told me I bought so thing for so person, but what I bought for my children are quite different. And I'm saying to myself, well, I bought something as well anyway. But yeah. And the person said, oh, that's why is the person made this adage in the Yoruba way because they know I'm not too deep in it. But I do understand what the person is saying, that may God not take the parents of some children, come up with more, follow more, something like that. Yeah, I will buy better things for my children, but sometimes I train my children. I'm training them. I will not buy those things. I want them to work for it. Do you understand? But it doesn't mean that I cannot afford it, and I can still give someone out there things that I did not give my children. But there are sometimes that I will buy very good things. So you know what? It's my life. People will change. Yeah, people will move on, their level will change, and it will affect your relationship in a way. They might not mean it in a bad way. Someone has traveled abroad, they are busy, they are really busy, they are doing so. So you're complaining that you guys, the person doesn't talk to you every day anymore. They can't have the time. as well. So our we just need to reduce our expectations on people, especially when their position change. When we see people that people have changed, people's position has changed, we should also limit. I That's why I do sometimes I tune down my expectations. So even when some people apologize, oh, we've not spoken in a while, I would like, oh, I do understand that you're busy now, position or whatever. So likewise with me as well, when I'm don't call and whenever I decide to like catch up or whatever, I want to also understand that I can be busy. Some life happens. So it's just both way. You just have to minimize your expectation. Um with people, what you say to people out there, it can be twisted the other way. It can be seen from another angle as well. I'm looking straight like that, like this. If people that are looking from me from my side are seeing me in a different way, I used to tell people that I don't have a what they call a goal. I will turn now so that you can see what you are saying that looks okay. By the time I do like this, you see, I'm different. So yeah. So the way we see things are quite different. You see this person, they look okay. When you see them from afar, you think, "Oh, me, I'm big and I have tummy." So when you now you're like, oh, we are different. We view things from different angles. Some people don't view things the way you view things. Some people see they think ahead beyond. You are just looking at things for now. It is well. I hope we've learned a lesson from this mind talking. Be careful of what you say to people. Um, Limit your expectation as well, even you, because you yourself, when the table turn, you will behave in fact, maybe would I say worse if there's a word for that, than the person. Sometimes we're able to only complain because we're not in that position. When we get to that position, we say things differently. And I'm talking from experience. There are some certain things that I couldn't before I will allow, but it's the stage I am right now. There are some things I can't discuss with any staff anymore because they will use it against me. When they go and report, it will be a case of, oh. So I sat down with them. This thing, they will call it gossip with them. So when some people bring some things about social person, I'm like, no, do you want to make it official? And they say no. They will keep quiet because they already know. Have you started to cut them off? So if you not keep listening, they will be just in the same level with you, and before you know it, will get somewhere else. And when they get to the main management thing, your name will be involved that you were listening. You listen and you gossip with them. So when they come to report and start saying something about someone from the management, I'll do so. If you ask, like, oh, is you're going to write a record of discussion or make it official, they zoom. Do you understand? Some position will make you to be careful. Now, also will be careful of what you say, and also, if you're married, some people are single. They are single, and they are now married. They can't flow in a normal way with their normal single friends anymore. There are some things that they can't play when their husband are around. They can't. It's not because the guy told them to, but they need to respect some certain things. Maybe if he's away and just you're on the phone, you can just with them normally, but no more. You can laugh and still, oh, they're near this one, those jelly talk. But it get to a stage where you need to firm up. Or when you guys are out there, you can't be doing like when you're there's some. It's not because you want to impress your single friends. Position has changed. We just refuse to want to accept that this is what happened because we haven't been in that position. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, changes do come with certain things, positions, how we see things, even how the other person is behaving to us could give you another sense, just to be mindful of certain things. It's 2 hours. Let me stop talking because we'll keep advising. But when it comes to watching what we say, no one is perfect. Let me quickly put a disclaimer there that I am not saying that I am perfect. Oh, guy, I've got my flaws, even some flaws of mine. I'm even wondering, like, oh my God, God help me. Yeah. And I'm saying, oh, I need to work on this. I need to work on this. We're all work in progress. I'm not perfect. Don't think, oh, this person you're looking at, oh, she's so perfect. No, I'm also work in progress, and I pray that I will continue to find reasons to not make myself too like this. Like, I always want to learn. I'm not saying I'm a fool. I am not saying I'm too smart. Yeah. And with everything is the grace of God. I ascribe all glory to God. I do make mistake as well. I do make some mistakes that even when I think sometimes I was like, why did I make this mistake? Why I shouldn't have done this because I'm an empath as well, and it does affect me a lot. So when it happens, I'll start blaming myself. Like, but there's some certain times I can't really take my eyes off. Maybe sympathizing with people or being even when they don't ask me. So we do have our flaws. So I'm not an expert. I'm not perfect. I'm just me, and I'm also work in progress. May the Lord help us. Thank you, everyone who is here. I do appreciate you. How many people online? I've been seeing 20, 18, 17, blah, blah, going up and down. But I appreciate you, everyone, for being here. I think I'm done ranting. I'm done. I don't know if advert was showing. I don't know. Did I remember to set the? I don't know. But thank you for being part of this. Being here, that I'm not just ranting alone because I would have ended since. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Amaze, for still being here. Thank you, Miss Cece. Thank you, Chocolate Vivian, for the read. I appreciate you. God bless you. And thank you, my brother, that the internet did not allow to actually stream. It's actually my brother. So, and today's his birthday. Unfortunately, the internet did not allow him. I thought he was here one of the days, couple of times. I think also the day I was hosting um Goga was on this thing. Is my brother, so we wanted to discuss this, and it's something I've been moving for a while, but I will bring it up another time. Please, when we reschedule, please try and make it today, so we're not the only one talking. We appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. Let me leave this because the lightning. I did complain about it as well. Even screen ad, I reduced my audience with IC channels as well. Even my I like that just do behind the screen because it's affecting my site as well. Yeah, I miss. Yeah, it was. Oh, it must you don't know. Is she's Uju Talk Show. She's changed her channel's name to Amaze, and she does gospel talk about gospel celebrity gospel. And I do like. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. Okay. Thanks, everyone. We can go now. Yeah. Yeah. It was Mosis's birthday on, I think, about, is it 3 days ago? 23rd. So that should be on, was it on Monday? I think it was on Monday or so. I'm not too sure. Yeah. So happy belated birthday to Musisi. And all the September month celebrants, happy birthday to you. Today is the last Saturday of the month. Next week is going to be a new Saturday, in the first Saturday of next of October. May we step into the new month with thanksgiving in Jesus' mighty name. May we always have reason to celebrate. May celebration not cease in our home, or may we not use this month to say, oh, it was only the best one. Every month shall be best for us in Jesus' mighty name. Um, Great news, better news, promotions, elevation, everything good in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Um, yeah. Yeah, thank you. Let me be going. Everyone. Bye bye. Let me increase the music so when people leave, it's not good to just. Sometimes I just shut people off. I just remember, please, instead of me to go, I keep forgetting. Let me read, please. Let me read someone because I was also rated as well. This is my brain. No, let me quickly read. Let's read. Let's read. Let's read someone. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me reduce the volume. So let me read someone. What I mean read is redirecting to another because I have a couple of people on here. Sometimes I don't see this redirecting. See, I can see it. Customization. Okay, send it. Redirect. Let me see who is online. Oh, I've got so many people, but someone is having a birthday, so I think that will make a day. So let's please visit Njeri Kimani. I've actually hosted her before. We talked about boundaries. She was very good. She is very good. But that live stream too was good. On one rated you host. No worry. Yeah, someone rated me, I think, but you can read it. I think it's, oh, I thought I was rated. I don't know, but there's this lady, I can see she's celebrating birthday here. Birthday reflection to wrap up my year. 37. Oh, okay. Okay, let's read Jerry Kimani. Please, when you get there, spend at least 5 minutes and before you go, so you can count for her. Please, when you get there as well, type go rest rate. Excuse me. Go rest rate to let me type it or someone can help me. Yeah, rest. You can use capital letter or small letter, whichever one. Rest rate. So we're going to be going to Jerry Kimani to wish her a happy birthday. Thank you, everyone.